Dan? Something wrong? Oh, would you mind if I take a wee? Already? My bladder becomes very weak in stressful situations, and this is a very stressful situation. I don't know about this. What if we get teleported? If that does happen, then I'll just find my way back here while you wait for me. You know, this is a life or death situation, Dan. Just take out... Anyway. Just unzip your pants and pee, okay? This is a life or death situation. We don't have time for this. There's no time to worry about etiquette at this point. Just piss on the floor. Come on. What if the ghosts are just waiting for you, for us to split so they can attack? Or waiting for you? No. Waiting for us to split so they can attack? Have you learned nothing from the horror movies? Wow, are you gatekeeping his bladder right now? Pretty messed up. If he has to pee, you know. Gatekeeping. Linda... I don't know. Linda is... Anyway. Then he could pee in the corner. In front of a lady? Is now really time for chivalry? Oh my god, Aiden, you're so paranoid. This isn't a movie, despite the meats on the wall and the strange teleportation and, you know, all this... Everything just supernatural. Don't worry about it. That would just be fine, you big baby. Well, geez. I'm sorry that I'm trying to keep us all alive. Alright. I suppose I'll try and keep it in. I'm afraid you'll tear each other's hair out if I leave you two alone. Oh, no, Linda's right. You should go. We'll be alright, so sorry for stopping you. Don't worry about us. I'll make sure little baby Aiden doesn't poop his pants while you're gone. Please, just hurry, or I might be the one running off. I'll be back to Jiffy. And he gets teleported. I mean, come on. This is like... Y'all should really throw etiquette out of the window, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Just pee on the floor. Come on. Big baby. Bye. I wonder... Huh? Aiden. Aiden. You two are quite close, aren't you? What do you mean? You seem like really close friends. Oh, right. I don't know if we're that close, but I guess you could call us friends. Or, I don't know, I'm reading that weird. I don't know if we're that close, or... That's weird. Oh, I think he's trying to say, I don't think that we're that close, right? Or I'm not sure if we're that close? I think that's what Aiden is... I don't know if we're that... Okay, I think it's I don't know if we're that close. I don't know, I feel like there's a typo here. Oh, right. I don't know if we're that close, but I guess you call us friends. Then you must know if he has a girlfriend, right? I see. I should have known that's what this is all about. I'm sorry to disappoint, but you're not exactly his type. No way. How could I not be his type? I'm adorable. Agree to disagree on that one. But that aside, he's gay, so you have to become a man to even remotely be his type. Too bad for you. Is that so? But are you sure about that? Sure about what? If I became a man, do you really think he would find me attractive? Or would he just think I'm a fake? What are you implying? Why? I'm not implying anything. I'm just thinking out loud. Gosh, Aiden. You're so paranoid. Not everything's about you, you know. Okay. Linda is not a real person. Linda is literally a supernatural creature from this dimension. Anyway. Dan? Aiden, the door won't open. I think it's locked. I knew something like this was gonna happen. Well, I guess you're right. Well, what should we do? Huh? What's wrong? I don't know. The room is filling with blood. You're joking, right? I'm not taking the piss. You were taking a piss just seconds before. Anyway, I don't know if it's blood, but it's very much looks and smells like it. Seriously now? This frickin' place. There are meat lumps growing around me. Eden, they're closing in on me. I don't like the look of this. Oh shit, I don't know. Is there anything you can use on your side? Like what? Like saving the game. I don't know. Let me just relax. Let me think about this and just like drink some water from like water bottle. Like, Anyway, Dan, how's the weather? Well, the weather is actually pure red. Actually, how do you describe the weather when it's like completely red? I don't know. I might as well pick some options. Let's see. Check the door. Can you check the door again? It's still locked. Can you check the door again though? Can you check it again? It's still locked. Can you check it again though? Can you just keep checking it though? It's still locked. But can you check it again though? Okay, well I guess I'm pretty sure that it's locked. Let's check the floor. Is there anything on the floor? Yes, rising blood. Alright. Can you walk around a bit and see if your feet touch anything? I give it a try. I don't think there is anything. Okay. I guess that's a bust. I don't know. Check the toilet where you pissed. We just pissed in. Anything in the toilet, maybe? It's filled with blood as well. Well, if you start peeing blood, you need to see a doctor. Check the sink. Maybe check out the sink? And the sink is empty. Check the drain. You see anything in the drain? In the drain? There seems to be something stuck further down the drain, but I don't think I can reach it. Okay, let's move on for now. Gonna check the door again? Dan? Dan? Dan! Mission failed. No, Dan, please answer if you can hear me. Where's Linda, by the way? Linda just freaking left. He's like, whatever, this is boring. Dan? Oh. Guess he got chopped up into pieces. How's that work? Was the water? I guess the blood rose up, and then he was in the blood water. As I say, as I'm drinking water, but anyway, like he was filled. The blood, the room filled up with blood, and then in that blood, I guess maybe a monster cut him up or something. Maybe. All right, let's go again. Go. Check toilet. Go. Check out the toilet. Quick. Got a hook. Yes. Check the floor. Nothing in the floor. Rising blood. Walk around. Do it. Hurry. I don't see anything. We'll check the floor. Check the floor friggin' again. No. There's gotta be something. Okay, if you say so. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, I feel like I caught something. As long as your hair, disgusting. Oh, hold on. Just do it. Do it. Okay. Now check this thing again. Check the drain. Now you can use the hair, the strands of hair, and the hook. Make a fishing hook and just grab the thing in the drain. It's a key. Yep. Use the key in the sink or in the sink wall. Check the wall. Take off the picture. There'll be a compartment behind the picture. It's locked, but use that key. He got the key. There are more keys. One looks normal, and the other one is red. All right, check the door. Okay, which one are we using? Normal key. Use the normal key now. Does the normal key you found the wall fit? No. Of course. Of course it's the red key. I thought it was a red herring, red key, red herring. I really thought it was a prank. Does the red key fit? Aha! It fits! That means... Okay. I actually did feel like it was just a bait. You would think the red key is the meat key, But, well, actually, let's see. We don't actually see him here, so... Dan? find you. Aiden! Oh, jeez. You got teleported again. Alright, now we're playing as Aiden. Oop. Again, weird glitches when you try to go to menu. Well, still got items, but... Hey, back to the roof. Oh, nothing here. One here? Oh, guess we'll go this way. Hello? Oh, well, there's Linda. We didn't see Linda when we were Aiden, you know? There you are. What took you so long? Oh, something weird was going on in the bathroom. I was able to get out, but then it transported me somewhere else. I'm glad to see that you're safe, though. Again, weird, again, I don't know if this is intentional. I don't think it is. But there's, like, weird overlay of, like, the shadow version, I guess, when they're not speaking, and also the normal version. It's, like, out of sync. It looks weird. For the, you know, weird animation. Where's Aiden? He took off looking for you. I told him to wait, but he didn't listen. That didn't happen. What are you talking about, Linda? Oh no, he must be so worried. If I only had listened to him, we should have never split up. I should have, like, you know, pissed on the floor. Oh my gosh. We'll go find him, so stop whining already. Ugh. I don't really know what to do now. Is it smarter to wait here, or do we go look for him? Well, I'm tired of this room, so let's go. This place isn't that big, so I'm sure we'll run to him sooner or later. You're right. We can't twiddle our thumbs while Aiden might be in grave danger. Aiden must have thought the same when he ran off to look for me. Okay. You can go back here, you know? Back into the blood room, no? Oh, I end up over here again. Oh, okay. I didn't realize, because I guess I had a key? I don't really remember picking up that key. Maybe it's because it was the key that we got from the cabinet, right? Or not the cabinet, the secret compartment behind the sink. We had the red key and the normal key. I didn't realize that the normal key can also be used outside of that room. I don't know. I have this weird thing where, like, I forget that you can use items outside of a certain situation in a game. You know, it's like, or like, you know, like when you use items in the puzzle? Happened already in a different game, but like you can use the items that you got in the puzzle in another place, actually. It's not just, you don't just throw it away, I guess. So here you go. This is where you should go, I think. Well, I mean, it just ends up here. Damn it! What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, okay, this is the kitchen. Oh, strange. What? Have I been here already? I don't know. Definitely looks very meaty. Also, there's a knife. Can I get a knife? Free knife? Ooh, we should totally take this knife. Why? For self-defense, duh. Oh, good point. Alright, we got knife. I don't know, we're supposed to get that knife, but sure. Feel like that might affect something, I don't know. Well, we got knife, the power of knife. Okay, that was the kitchen. Am I imagining it, or did the smell from the shower get even worse? Do you want me to fish through the bathtub for you? Let's see if we can have anything else that we can use first. Okay. They smell awful. We could cut into the meat to find out what's causing the smell of the knife we found. Okay. That's why we had that knife. Well, what's wrong? I really don't want to go near it. I wish Aiden was here. He'd have no problem dealing with this. We don't need Aiden. Give me the knife, I'll do it. Oh, really? Thank you. I'll leave it to you then. It's just two lousy quarters. Lame. I see. That must have been the cause of the smell. Thanks again, Linda. Okay. We gave the anime girl the knife, by the way. That's, I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is that whenever you give like an anime girl a knife, bad things happen. Anyway, we have the quarters now, though, so we can put it in the newspaper box. Yay. Ah, I could use the quarters we found on this machine. No, what am I thinking? How could I stand around reading a newspaper when Aiden might be in danger, Aiden might be in serious danger? Well, surely a quick peek wouldn't hurt, right? just look at the newspaper real quick. Huh? Are you seriously using the coins I found for you on newspaper? Lame. Well, maybe there's a clue to our escaping here. You never know. Meh. Wait, where are you going? I'm bored. You can read your stupid newspaper by yourself. I'm having a stroll around. I see, but please don't walk off too far, alright? Okay. She's dangerous. Let's see. What do we have here? The newspaper is dated 5 years ago. It must have been released around the same time all these people went missing. I wonder if there's a correlation. Ah, yes. Cannibal catfish caught. The horrific crimes of a young woman. Of course. And there's the anime girl. Isn't that... Cannibal catfish caught. After 8 different cases of young men going missing throughout last semester, police was able to link these missing cases back to one culprit. A 24-year-old woman by the name of Linda Simons. According to witnesses, her methods include hooking up with her victims at a club and bringing these unsuspecting men back to her apartment. Currently, the remains of 7 of her victims are nowhere to be found, and it's still unclear if those cases were really linked to Miss Simons. Meet that. Oh, meat. I was like, meat. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of meat, but meat that, determined by an autopsy, belongs to 19-year-old Gary Hugh, was found stored away in several Tupperware in the culprit's freezer. Investigators assume that Miss Simons has consumed all of her past victims, earning her the title of the Catfish Cannibal. Unfortunately, this will never be confirmed, as Linda Simons has taken her life in custody before admitting to any of her crimes. Family of the 7 missing men are still hoping that their missing sons will one day return. According to investigators, however, that is unlikely because she has eaten them and turned them into poop. What are you reading, Of course. I feel like it's kind of obvious that she was not a good influence from the very beginning. She's way too nonchalant with everything, You don't look too good. Did the silly newspaper reveal anything uncomfortable? The newspaper? No, it didn't really say much. You're a terrible liar, Danny boy. I was going to seduce you first. This is just so much more satisfying to drain the blood from a man who thinks he's about to get laid. That how it works? They do say something about how, like, if you hunt an animal or whatever, it tastes better if they're, I don't know, if they're not stressed out or something. Anyway, something like that. But it seems like that won't be possible with you. What a shame. Oh well. At least I'll get to try a new taste. I'm just gonna save the game real quick and it's like, ow. Well, that sucks. Anyway. Still no sign of him. Oh, and I got separated from Linda too, I guess. Maybe I should have waited a bit to see if he comes back on his own. No, I have to keep looking. Please, just be okay. Well, there you go. There's Linda. I was wondering, yeah, we should just go back to where they were. There you are. We've been looking all over for you. Did you reunite with Dan? A long time ago, but we ran into some trouble. Where is he? Is he okay? He's actually in my stomach, and I ate him. Oh my god, that's literally what I'm trying to tell you. Can you shut up for 1 second? Let me talk? Gee. Get to the point. What happened? We were attacked by some ghost. It was uber scary. Uber scary. Seriously? Dan was such a knight in shining armor. He protected me. Wait, so he is hurt. Where the fuck is he, Linda? Jeez, calm down. We unlocked a new room earlier. He's just up ahead. I don't feel safe. Let's go to my room real quick. Oh, my bear is gone. My save point. Not my save point. It's gone. No. What's up? Oh. So where's the new room, actually? I don't know what the new room is supposed to be like. New room? I mean, we can go back to where we were. Oh, that's the wrong room, silly. Okay. This one? Yep, that's the one. Are you sure? It's so dark, I can't see a thing. Ben, are you in there? What the? Oh boy. Hey, this reminds me of, oh, it reminds me of an anime, but anyway. I can't say because I feel like it's spoilers. Linda, did you tie me up? Did I? Stop playing dumb and untie me. This is not funny. Little Aiden, you're so impatient. We're just about to get to the fun part. What? This is really starting to get on my nerves. Oh, so where's Dan? Did you lie about reuniting? Why, he's right in front of you. Ah yes, delicious. No. This isn't real. This isn't happening. Oh, poor little Aiden. Always living in denial. It's such a shame. That's why those evil men poison your mind, isn't it? Don't worry, my poor lost lamb. Even though you disguise yourself as one of these despicable creatures, I haven't given up on you. I will cleanse you now. Men are nothing but livestock. They may be useless, arrogant creatures, but oh, their meat tastes so sweet. Is that how it works? I mean, as far as I know, if you literally eat human meat, it's actually like you'll get parasites. You know, it's like genetically speaking, you can't actually like without like causing real diseases to yourself. You can't actually eat human meat. But anyway, you will see what I mean soon. I mean that's also true with like other animals, I believe. Like wasn't there something called the mad cow disease, right? Like the cows. For like I don't know, for like a bunch of reasons. I can't really remember the whole history of it, but like, at some point, there were cows that like ate their own like meat, I believe, right? They ate their own like species in their feed. But that caused a disease and, caused some kind of genetic, like, I think parasites or something like that. And that's what it causes the mad cow disease. And then when humans, if you eat a cow that's eating like its own species or whatever, then obviously you get like a fatal disease or something like that. Something like that. Anyway. Feminism got weird. I don't know if this is feminism. It's more like, what's the word? Misandry? Is it misandry? Misandry? Or is it, well, this misogyny, right? Misogyny, I believe, is the hate of women. Misandry is misandry. I don't know how to pronounce it. But, the other way around. Anyway, you'll see what I mean soon. I know misanthrope. Misanthropy. Anyway, that's the hate of all humans. Say yeah. Yeah, misandry. Misandry? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, hey, it's a bad ending. I got some free food though. Yeah. Well, that's not great. Whoa, whoa, wait, hey, what's this crack thing? Wait, I was doing it. Go. Go, you fool. Oh, I'm in the boiler room, okay. Well, I mean, didn't I go here before? I guess you just keep going until you maybe... Yeah, lose her. Did I manage to lose her? I suppose her own will worked against her this time. Aiden, if he runs into Linda now, I have to find him quick. Alright. At least we're not being chased actively. Alright, well, where do we go from here? Again, have to find Aiden? Oh, here he is. Aiden? Dan! Oh, thank God you're okay. Dan, everything alright? I thought she might have gone to you first. So glad. Ooh, Linda. Why? What's going on? It seems like I need to catch you up on a few things. You see, the anime girl that has been following us this entire time, and trying to NTR you, is actually like a psychopath monster that eats men, literally, and not like in a metaphorical way, like, you know, as like a man-eater, literally a man-eater. I should have known. There's something off about her from the very start. She was too airheaded and ditzy, you know? It seems like your intuition was right. I should have listened to you. Don't blame yourself. You could have known. I'm just judging you for giving her a knife, though. I am judging you for giving her a knife, though. I have no excuse. I'm not sure what I was thinking either. Well, nothing to be done about it now. Let's just avoid her best we can. You're right. But what can we even do at this time? You didn't happen to come across more keys, did you? Didn't you open the newspaper box thing? Oh yes, that is correct. Did you just read the newspaper without taking the key that was stuck in there? Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Is he supposed to have like a British accent now? I completely forgot to pick it up. If you were any buffer, you would have... Or if you were any buffer, as in like muscles, you'd be an actual himbo sometimes, you know that? Maybe Linda hasn't taken the key yet, that we can still get it. But let's just hope we survive that. Alright. Let's hope we don't get killed by the pink anime girl. We need to go back to the newspaper box. Before we do that, though, I'd like to save again, actually, just in case. I love to save. You always gotta save the game. You never know. Okay. Is it still there? You're one lucky man. Because it looks like Linda isn't the brightest light either. Ew. Now we just need to figure out where this one goes to. God, I'm sick of this place. Alright. I'm just waiting for the jump scare, you know? Boom, there's Linda. What's wrong? Linda's targets were always men. That seems to be the case. She did seduce her victims first, after all. Oh, now that I think about it, it's a bit strange that she didn't try to seduce you. I mean, the bad ending did imply that she knew about Aiden's past, it seems like. Somehow, I guess, just, you know, supernatural powers, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like some of the rooms you have to go to is just random. You just have to keep entering and exiting until you get it. Which I actually find a little bit annoying. I mean, it's interesting. It does kind of fit the theme of the game, but Like practically speaking, though. Sometimes I want to go to a specific place, and it just ends up being annoying, though. There you go. This is where you need to go. Seems like. Oh, and there's the Ouija board. Yeah. You. Oh, how unlucky for you that we found a lighter earlier. Time to burn, you piece of trash. Wait. As I said before, this is only a communication device. I don't think destroying it will bring us back home. I don't care. I'm burning it. Aiden, listen. I think there might be a merit to keeping it. Okay, interesting. So we can burn it or hear him out. I feel like burning it is the impulsive action that will probably lead to a bad ending. So let's do it. Yeah. Burn first, questions, or, burn first, ask questions later. Huh. Guess it really didn't bring us home. I knew this was pointless. Nah, I got vengeance. That's gotta count for something, right? Besides, look, there's another key underneath the board. But I swear to God, this better be the last one. Let's hope so. Alright, well, it allows us to progress anyway. It's like... What's the key? Is it just another key? It's just another key, okay. Alright, well from here though, I don't know. We can't go there. It doesn't budge. In that case, let's try this one. I'm assuming we tried this one. Ah, there you go, finally. It's the door that I've been trying for a while now. Leads here. No way, did we do it? Is this Layla's room? It is. Well, I think so anyway. It looks slightly different, but I'm pretty sure it is. Really? It looks completely normal to me. You're probably the first person to ever step into Layla's room and say that, but yeah, compared to all the meat rooms, I like this much better. Oh. I swear this world added even more books to Layla's already ridiculously huge bookshelf. Seems like going through these will take a while. They couldn't make it easy on us for once, could they? We'll just have to skim through them as quickly as possible. The power of knowledge. We need to read. Spells and banishes. How to deal with malicious ghosts. That sounds promising. What does it say? Let's see. Oh, there it is. This spell is for banishing a vengeful soul to the afterlife. Perfect. So how does it work? Do we just read the spell aloud while she's nearby? No. From what I can gather, it does not seem to be quite that simple. Of course. So what else do we need? To keep the spirit in place while you perform this spell, gather salt and distribute it in a circle. Lure the spirit into the circle before moving on to the next step. Alright. Well, salt should be in the kitchen. Next, place an object of the spirit's past into the circle, then chant the spell repeatedly, making sure that you address the target by its full name. An object of the spirit's past? What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. There are no further clarifications. Perhaps something that would belong to her when she was still alive? Like the table or the oven? Perhaps something a little smaller. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it. When I moved in, the only thing in my room was the bookshelf. One time I had a glance behind it, and that's when I saw that there was something stuck in the back. At first I thought it was a dead rat, so I fished it out immediately. But it turns out it was just a teddy bear. Oh, okay, it's a save point. And you still have it around? Yeah, it's from the TV. Didn't you see it? Let me get this clear. You found an old teddy bear left behind by Lord who knows who, and instead of throwing it away or storing it in the basement, you put it on display in the middle of your room? You're repeating what I literally just told you, yes. I'm sorry. Aren't you at all concerned where this teddy bear might have been? Well, now that I know that probably belonged to a serial killer, yeah, kinda. I suppose I can't scold you too harshly. We do need it now, after all. So we go collect the salt and the teddy, and then, what was that about a circle? Gather salt and distribute it in a circle. Lure the spirit into the circle. Wait, doesn't that mean we have to find Linda and lure her somewhere else? Yes, that seems to be the case. I suggest we choose the roof, since there is enough space, should be easy to dodge her if this plan doesn't work out. Oh yeah, the roof, sure. Great, then let's make haste before she finds us. Aiden, are you coming? Oh yeah, sorry, I was lost in thought. Let's go and kick some... Oh, okay. Mitsuke? Found you. Oh no. Run! Ah! Save the game. I was already, you know, holding down the arrow keys. Ah! Actually, I'm curious what happens if she actually catches us now. Do we get the same bad ending, I wonder? That's what I was wondering, you know? Give up? Try again? Oh, okay, we don't get a bad ending this time. It seems like. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, Run. Okay, get Teddy. Get the teddy bear. Run around her. Stop getting stuck in the exits, please. Go over here, I believe. This is the kitchen. Grab the soap. We got at the thing. Excuse me. Okay. Go here. Don't get stuck, please. Let's go. We're on the roof. Quick, draw the circle while I hold down the door. On it. Draw the fastest circle you ever drawn in your life. Got it. Eh? Spitus de dolus sestante nostrum love, librea de costeresus e bigrande de luton listis. I don't know. I don't. Big viet sendem du pasid et adjulidul mister darituden. Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce any of that. Aiden. All right. Here's a teddy bear. Eco mobile de Linda Simons. Bye-bye. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Did we do it? I certainly can't see her anymore, so I would say so. Then why are we still here? I don't know. Did we do the spell wrong? No, I don't think so. The spell was only meant to banish a spirit in the first place. There was never any guarantee that it would also bring us home. Huh? But this is Linda's world, so now that she's gone, her world should collapse as well, right? Ah, that's right. Now that there's no more threat, we can take our time while going through Layla's books. There's gotta be one that has like a going home spell, you know, it's kind of like that, I don't know, I'm just instantly reminded of RuneScape, you know, where there's like that free Lumbridge spell that you can do. Because normally it would cost like it would cost resources to use teleport spells in RuneScape, but there's like a free one that everyone has. There's a cooldown though, anyway. Right, let's do that. I'm gonna take our time and read some books. I'm sorry, Aiden, I can't find anything. We can't give up yet. There's gotta be something. We've been looking for hours. Let's just take a small break, okay? Feel free. It didn't matter how long we searched. We couldn't find a single book with the answers we were so desperately seeking. Hours turned into days. As a last resort, we began casting any spells we could find, even if the spell itself had little to do with our situation. We leveled up our magic stat. But no matter the spell, nothing ever occurred. That was until... Could it be? Are we back? Huh? Everything was shaking just now. That must mean something, right? Quick, let's go check. Okay. I guess we'll go check. The hallway, it looks normal. Wait, what if this is just another trick? Aiden? The kitchen. We're back. Dan, we made it back. Why aren't you celebrating? We finally did it. At that time, I didn't know how to respond. After all, I had no idea what he was seeing. Dan? I can't believe we made it out. Yeah. I couldn't bring myself to tell him the truth. Whether this place was tricking his mind or he had simply gone mad, it made no difference. It was in that moment that I finally realized there was no more hope for us. That's very Corpse Party, you know? I can't remember. I feel like there was the original Corpse Party that had kind of like a similar ending. But anyway, I mean, obviously that was the very good ending. But, you know, I imagine there's some choices I could make that maybe would have led to a different outcome. But there you go. That's one ending. We'll see if we can do something better than that. But yeah, they just end up being stuck there forever in the hell dimension, you know? As it turns out, being stuck in the hell dimension is not good for your health. No, I did wonder, well, it's funny, it's kind of a joke, but like, can't you just cook the meat, you know? At the very least? I mean, you'd be stuck in the meat dimension, but maybe you won't starve if you just simply cook the meat. Oh, but then again, I guess it is Lindo's world, so I guess it would be human meat. Oh well. You know, it's just like, well, you can't actually eat that then. Oh well. Alright. Then let's see again if we can find a different ending. Did you like that story? No? Gee, you sure are picky. I wonder which of your daddies you got that from. What? What do you mean? Which of your daddies? Oh. Interesting. Wait, how? Are you hungry maybe? Don't worry. Daddy's out gathering. He'll be back soon. I'm sorry it took so long, but on the bright side I found a new source. Oh? The meat is very fresh, only the best for you two. So our little one can grow up big and strong. Yes, you will. He's already taking after you. Oh, okay, so I was right, they did eat the meat. I was thinking, maybe, you know, it's not great, but at least you live. He'll do great things in the world, I'm sure. Well, I mean, world, there's only like 3 of them, so... Oh, and the game closed. Alright. Alright, so we're back here. This is back to the choice where we had the option to burn the Ouija board. Well, let's not do that this time. Let's hear Dan out. Merit? What kind of merit were there to be keeping it around? First, I need to confirm something. Do you frequently have male guests? Huh? Not really. I think you might be the first. Alright. Then I have a theory. A game theory! No. The one contacting through the board likely wasn't Linda. And I doubt she was even the one who brought you here. What? Think about it. Linda has been antagonizing you the entire time, but she hasn't attacked you once. In fact, so far she's only targeted me. And if she wanted to target you, she could have pulled you over any time. Even if she had to use the board to bring you over, she could have made you find it much sooner. Why wait this long? And what baffles me the most, why warn you? Why give you the chance to save me? That's why I think it might have been a different spirit that contacted you, and this spirit is also the one who brought you here. A different spirit? You mean, most likely one of our past victims. If we don't manage to find Layla's room, or we can't find anything helpful in this room either, then using this board might be our last resort. Fine. You win, but I still think it's a bad idea. I'm certain it's the right decision. Let's hope it is. Oh, there's another key under the board. Yeah, no need to get so smug. Well, let's just hope this one leads to Layla's room. Is everything alright? Oh, okay, this is different actually. Sorry, I was lost in thought. You want to talk about it? It's just, if you're right and Linda's victims really are trapped in this world as well, won't that happen to us too if we die? I'm already scared of death as is, but that sounds way worse. Aiden, we'll be alright. How are you so sure? Once we lose hope, it'll be over for us. So let's not think about the what-ifs and just trust that we'll make it. And she's only targeting me in the first place, so perhaps she would just send you back home if she caught us. Well, we know what happens, but anyway. How do you know I'm not a target her? You really know how she hunts? From one vague newspaper article? I'm already here and I should fit her criteria, so why wouldn't she be after me? And the thing is, you're right. I'm not her target, but you shouldn't be able to know that, because you weren't there when she... Aiden, please calm down. I already told you my reasoning. I'm not really sure where this is coming from. When you were alone with Linda, did something happen? A fake. Come again? Do you think I'm a fake? That's not what I never meant to. Huh. Wow, that was weird. This place is really getting you after a while, huh? Let's just forget all about all of that weird nonsense and go kick some spirit ass, right? Let's go. Okay, never mind that. Wait, I... Found you! I'm going to murder you with my knife. Alright, well. Linda Simons. Did we do it? I certainly can't see him anymore, so I would say so. Can't believe we actually pulled it off. It's what I'd like to say, but we're still stuck in this hell world, huh? That's true, but we're not out of options just yet. Well, if banishing Linda didn't collapse this world, then maybe you were right. Maybe there are other forces to play here. I do think so. Well then, let's see if your theory was correct. Alright, so this time we have the board with us, so we can ask the Ouija board. If there's a spirit watching over us, please, talk to me again. Please, we need your help. Yes. Aiden, I've got this. Are you one of our victims? Yeah. I see. I'm sorry, that must have been awful. We were able to pass Linda on, but as you can see, we're still stuck here. Can you help us? Yeah. What do we need to do? E N D S E S S I Oh, end. Okay, I don't know. End session. Okay. End session? I think he wants you to end the original session you started with him. Oh, I guess we never did end it properly. I suggest we go back to your room first, since that's where you first initiated the session. Right, good call. Is that how it works? You know, you kind of left him like on idle, I guess, just AFK the whole time. All right, well, let's go back to our room. If there's a spirit with us, please make yourself known. What is your name? G-A-R-I? Gary? Was there a Gary that was mentioned before? Thank you for your answer. Thank you for helping us. Goodbye, Gary. I think it was mentioned. I think it was the newspaper, right? It mentioned like a Gary name, I believe. Believe so. Are we back? Aiden, look. The spirit board has disappeared. That's a good sign, right? I don't know. Alrighty. The hallway. It looks normal. Do you think we... I'm not sure. What if it was just another trick? The kitchen. We're back! Oh my god, we made it back. We did. I don't want to ruin the moment, but... Let's get the hell out of here? Yes, that. Gotta find a new apartment, though. And move our things, you know, gonna take a bit. I never got to give you an answer. Answer to what? To whether I think you're a fake. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Must have been that place playing tricks in your mind. Right, must have. Yeah, so just don't worry about it, okay? Well, pretending that you had asked me something like that, my answer would have been no, of course not. You're not less of a man than any other man I've met. If I were to believe in gender roles, which I don't, then I think being a man should be about being compassionate and protecting those who are dear to you. In that sense, you have nothing more to prove to me. When I first told you, what was your initial reaction? Oh, I'm afraid I forgot. But what I know for sure is that I didn't know about your background when I first met you, and learning about it didn't change how I see you. Well, how do you even see me? Right now, as a fellow survivor of the most traumatic event of my life. Well, that's true, but I meant, how do you see me apart from that, you see? You know, more importantly, as a cute guy that I like being around. Oh, yeah. Well, hypothetically, if I said that I liked you, it would make you uncomfortable? Now let's see. Only one way to find out, isn't there? A little cheesy. Alright, and then they kissed. Good. Alright, so that's the credits. Alright, I guess they made it. Oh, there's a little scene here as well. I guess they're moving out, as I said before. They are moving out. Or, you know, at least he's moving out. because Dan wasn't living here anyway. What about Layla? What was her name? Or their name rather? Layla? What about Layla? They were paying rent, right? They need to go somewhere else as well. Or maybe they like it here because they're a witch, so... I don't know. I also wonder if they told the story to them as well. You know, to Layla. Wonder what they think. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Is there like an epilogue, maybe? I mean, there's an epilogue for the other ending, you know, so I'm just waiting. There you go. I still haven't fully processed that this is actually happening. That's true. I'm normally not one to move in this soon after becoming a couple, to be honest. Okay, they're moving in, though. Or they're moving in together. Yeah, well, we didn't exactly have a normal start to the relationship anyway. That is also true. Well, let's just hope this place isn't haunted as well. Huh. What? Seeing you turn superstitious is a little bit amusing. That's the guy who hired a PI to make sure this apartment doesn't have a sketchy background. Hey now, I've always been careful with these things. Besides, I want to protect my cute boyfriend. Dan? Of course. And then they kiss. Now, Keith. Is that it? True end? Good. True ending. So there you go. Well, let me see. I'll check one more thing. What's that code in the box? Now that's what I was wondering about. So the code is 4202. Was it? Okay. It's just a debug code. That's all. Damn it! It just allows you to teleport somewhere else. Gosh, I thought it was gonna be like a really super secret Easter egg ending, but no. Alright, there you go. That's the two endings, or two main endings of Reouija Sleepover. Pretty cool. I guess, you know, I mean, how do you describe this game? I mean, it's very Silent Hill, actually. It's very Silent Hill and a little bit Corpse Party, I feel like. You know, in my head anyway. Definitely pretty fun little horror game. You know, characters get transported into a different world and everything, and, you know, they get chased around by the monster, and eventually, well, I mean, the alternative ending, or the one where they get stuck, that was pretty dark. I like that though, you know. I like it when stories have like multiple endings and they explore different outcomes, and you know, and all that. So I actually really like that. And of course, you know, there's the true ending where they actually get back and everything's good, right? But yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, I like the art. The art is good. It's very unique. Again, I like the whole idea of just exploring a different world where everything is not right, and everything. I must say though, the teleportation mechanics, I don't know how I feel about that one. You know, the one where like sometimes just randomly you go to the different places in the world, and there you can turn that off. You know, what was it, the chaos control switch or whatever? I think that was put in by the developers to avoid a little bit of frustration, I guess. But even then, though, it doesn't really reliably bypass the need for the randomness, because you actually do need to go to those random places sometimes in order to progress the story, right? So, again, I don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, it kind of fits, right? It kind of fits the whole theme of the game, where you are in this mysterious dimension where you know, randomly get teleported everywhere, right? Like it's very disorientating is the idea. But at the same time, though, mechanically speaking, sometimes I just want to go to like a very specific room that I just have to go back and forth, you know, to get to that room. So yeah, I'm mixed about that. What else? Yeah, I mean, again, the story is like, I liked it. I got invested in the story and everything. I think it ties in. I think it felt pretty good, actually. It felt pretty good in terms of like how do you say? It's like the character, right? Like you learn about the characters as they go through these tense situations. I feel like that's a very classic storytelling, you know. because the things that are happening to them. I mean, obviously, it's horrible and all that. It's horror, but at the same time, you know, as they go through these situations, you kind of learn more about them. You know, I had a good balance. I feel like of characterization and just like the pacing of the story. So I felt like this game had pretty good pacing, actually. Yeah, I don't say that for a lot of like indie games. I feel like sometimes a lot of indie games, in my opinion anyway, they drag on for too long, and then I don't like it. And sometimes they're a little bit too short, but usually it's too long. But this game, I think, had pretty good pacing. I feel like, yeah. Again, the only thing that made it not drag, but like, you know, the only thing that prevented me from having like a smooth, how do you say, like a smooth progression, I guess, would definitely be the random teleportation. Other than that, it's not too bad. And I guess the chase sequences as well. I mean, it's a small thing. I mean, it depends, I guess. But in terms of the chase sequences, I mean, I don't know how you would fix it because it's kind of like, what's the word? Endemic? Is that a word? I don't know. It's kind of like part of the engine, you know? But like, the chase sequences are definitely janky, I gotta say. Because of the way you move, you know, and like when you're trying to get through like the corridors and the hallway, but being chased by the monster, you know, at the same time. I don't know. I didn't like it. So I mean, maybe it's a skill issue because I died like 5 times, you know, or something. So that's probably part of it as well. But you know, but yeah, that's what I didn't like as well. But that's not too bad. I think I can forgive it because I actually did find the rest of the game pretty interesting, you know. It got me hooked, you know. It's funny how they lampshade the whole horror movie thing, but it didn't feel like that, right? It's like those B horror, what would you call them? B movies or B horror movies? I don't know how to. I don't remember the term anymore, but you know, those kind of like horror movies, those classic horror movies, like a monster chasing around and all that. You know, it really builds the tension actually pretty well. I would say actually. So yeah, there's that. I like the antagonist as well. I mean, she's a bit like, you know, Linda Simons. She's a bit, I mean, by the end, you know, you kind of learn her true nature, and it's kind of like she's just a cartoon villain. But, you know, there's just nothing redeemable about her at all, and she's just incredibly despicable. I don't know, but I still felt her, I felt that the character was still entertaining. I kind of liked it, you know. I kind of added some conflicts with the characters in the actual story, right? Because, I feel like, you know, if the game only had these characters by themselves and just maybe just a monster, just a random generic monster, I felt like it was too, I don't know, felt too easy, or that's not the right word, but you know, there's no tension, right? If the characters just get along the entire time or whatever, right? They're just best buddies, and you know, and then nothing bad happens to them, like emotionally, I guess, if that makes sense. So I do like the addition. You know, I mentioned how like it's a bit of a cliche that I like a love triangle, but you know, I feel like they were actually, or the developer was actually deconstructing that, you know, a little bit. But it is funny how like it's so obvious that Linda is such a, you know, such an antagonist from the very beginning. It just, they weren't hiding it at all. But anyway, but yeah, she was entertaining though. You know, sometimes I do like villains that, you know, not every villain has to be sympathetic, I guess, you know. They can still be entertaining even if they're like just fully just horrible people. But you know, I think I found her pretty fun actually. Anything else? I mean, I don't know. I can't really compare this to the original game, right? Ouija Sleepover was the original game, because I haven't really played it. I don't know, but from the screenshots that I saw, definitely, I mean, it seems like an improvement, right? It's much, I imagine, a much full, or how do you say it? It's much fuller, I guess, much fuller version, much more complete version of the original concept, I imagine. I'm only saying, I don't know, I'm just talking out my ass, but, you know, I imagine, yeah, the original game probably is more like a prototype, and this one is definitely fully expanded, which is really cool. I like that. I like how everything, it's, I mean, probably because of that, you know, it's much more, it feels much more cohesive, I would say. Yeah. I mean, yeah, everything about the game is, yeah, it was pretty fun. I guess, like a technical feedback, I guess. Definitely be sometimes some weird glitching here and there. Like visual glitches, really. Like, for example, sometimes when I press the menu button, which is right next to the confirm button, I guess, like X, you know, on RPG Maker. It's how you open the menu. You can also press escape, I guess, but X is, you know, just right there. It's right next to Z. sometimes you can accidentally press the menu button and it kind of like it opens the menu during a cutscene. So that's kind of weirdly programmed. I don't know what causes that, but kind of like a weird visual glitch there. It happened a few times, so that could be fixed maybe if it's possible. And yeah, some weird flashing stuff. Like when you go in the menu, sometimes it kind of like flashes. I don't know why that happens either. Maybe something to do with the frame rate. I'm not sure. Again, it could be like my computer. I'm not sure. And what else? There's something else, I believe. Oh yeah, and well, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but sometimes the portraits. When they do a little animation where they're like kind of like blob, I guess. I don't know. They undulate. Which is actually okay. Actually, I don't mind that. It gives a little like. I don't know what to call it, but it gives a little motion to the characters, when you like look at them, even though they're just still images. I don't mind that at all, but like there's some weird overlay, they have their shadows for some reason overlaid on top of their like normal portraits or the other way around, and it's kind of like it's weird looking. The animations are desynced. I don't know. Again, it might be like a weird frame rate problem. I'm not sure. Maybe it's only me that's happening too. But yeah, again, it's just some technical feedback, I guess. Some technical glitches, I guess. I mean, nothing to say other than like maybe try to fix them if it's possible, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, other than that, I feel like it was a competent game. Yeah, I like it. Nothing else I want to say? I think that's it. I mean, the gore was interesting as well. I'm definitely like, I like horror. I don't know. I like horror. I like this kind of horror. Yeah, I do want to say that I like this kind of horror, right? There is horror where it's like, I don't know, it's like full-on slasher. I mean, this game also is a bit of like a slasher kind of film kind of thing they're going on. They even lampshaded in the very beginning in the movie, when they're watching the horror movie. But I don't know, I do like this kind of horror though, where it's like, it's not just the violence. There is violence and all that, but it's not the act of violence. It's more so the reaction to the violence, Like, again, the shocking stuff that, like, for example, in the bad ending, right? One of the bad endings when Dan gets, like, captured by Linda and, gets cut up. I imagine, actually, in hindsight, that's probably what happens to him in the other bad endings, right? Every time he gets captured, he probably gets cut up by Linda. But yeah. And then she captures Aiden and then forces him to, eat him and all that. That kind of horror, I don't know. I find that entertaining. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't know. I like that kind of like dark and edgy stuff, but like in like, I don't know how to describe it, but like in a psychological way, I guess, where it's shocking, not because it's like full on like violence, but like shocking because it's disgusting, I guess. I don't know, but like, I don't know how to describe it. But, no. Anyway, it's like mentally disgusting, if that makes sense at all. Anyway, that's just all to say. I like this kind of like horror genre. I was saying, like, it's kind of like Corpse Party, kind of like Silent Hill. I prefer, for example, I like Silent Hill more than I do like Resident Evil. So I don't know how to distinguish that. I guess like survival horror versus like, that kind of horror. Again, I don't know how to describe it. It's supposed to be like Japanese horror, basically. But even that is not really a good description, I feel like. Anyway, I'm rambling on for too long. Anyway, this game, this was pretty good. I liked it. Pretty solid game. But yeah, I guess that was it for Reouija Sleepover. I guess if you're on YouTube, you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check them out over there if you're interested. I also have other playthroughs and channels, so you can look for those if you want. I also played another game by the same developer, actually. That's kind of like a horror game as well. It was called Sophia, with a question mark. Sophia. Look for that if you want as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.